Hi folks, welcome to this exciting video on how to make money with artificial intelligence. If you're here, it's because, like me, you know that technology is changing the world and offering incredible opportunities for those who are willing to take advantage of them. Today, I'm going to share with you some techniques so you can get the most out of AI and grow your bank account. First, let me tell you that artificial intelligence is here to stay, and is present in virtually every aspect of our lives. From virtual assistants like Siri and Alexa to recommendation systems in streaming platforms and social networks. And that's where the opportunity to make money comes in. So, without further ado, let's dive into these exciting techniques. 1. Application and smart software development. One of the most obvious ways to make money with AI is to develop apps and software that use machine learning and natural language processing technologies. You can create chatbots for businesses that improve their customer service, or apps that personalize recommendations for users based on their preferences. The limit here is your imagination, so start creating and offer innovative solutions. 2. Data analytics and big data. AI has an incredible ability to analyze large volumes of data and extract valuable information. If you are passionate about data analysis, you can offer consulting services to companies that need to better understand their customers, predict trends, or improve their operational efficiency. Remember that data is the new gold, and you can be the miner who extracts it. 3. Trading and finance. AI has revolutionized the world of trading and finance. High-frequency trading algorithms and AI-based price prediction systems are becoming increasingly popular. If you have financial knowledge and programming skills, you can develop your own trading algorithms or work with companies that need to improve their investment strategies. 4. Content creation and marketing. Did you know that AI can generate content on its own? Yes, it can. You can use content generation tools to create articles, videos, social media posts, and more. If you are a content creator, this is a great way to save time and increase your output. In addition, AI can also help you optimize your marketing campaigns, segment audiences, and improve the performance of your ads. 5. Business process automation. AI has also become essential for automating business processes. You can develop automation solutions for companies that want to increase efficiency and reduce costs. From customer service automation to inventory management, there are many opportunities to create customized solutions for different industries. 6. Translation and transcription services. Advances in AI have significantly improved the accuracy of machine translation and transcription. If you are a polyglot or have multilingual skills, you can offer machine translation services for companies that need to expand their international reach. Similarly, offering audio and video transcription services with AI can be a lucrative option. 7. Medical and healthcare. AI is revolutionizing the healthcare industry by enabling more accurate and faster diagnoses, identifying patterns in medical data, and aiding in the discovery of new drugs. If you have a background in medicine or biotechnology, you can work on projects that improve medical care or develop applications that help people maintain a healthy lifestyle. 8. Augmented and virtual reality. AI and augmented/virtual reality go hand in hand. You can develop entertainment, education, or marketing applications that combine these technologies to offer immersive and unique experiences. The demand for these types of applications continues to grow, and you can be part of the next wave of innovation. And there you have it, folks. 8 exciting techniques to make money with artificial intelligence. Remember that the key is creativity and identifying opportunities in different industries. AI is here to stay, and if you stay on the cutting edge of these technology trends, you will have a future full of opportunities. I hope this talk was helpful to you. If you liked it, give it a big like, subscribe to the channel and share this video with your friends so they can also take advantage of these techniques to make money with AI. See you in the next video. See you later. Hello everyone, friends. Welcome to this exciting meeting where we're going to talk about how to become a millionaire on a low salary. Yes, you heard that right. Although it may seem like an impossible mission, today I will show you that with the right mindset, the power of saving, the magic of the long term and the incredible compound interest, it is possible to do it. Before we dive into this journey to wealth, let me introduce myself. I'm BobEconomist, and on my channel we focus on financial topics, personal development and tips for success. If you haven't already, don't forget to subscribe and turn on the little bell so you don't miss any of our amazing videos. Being a millionaire on a low salary is an exciting and achievable challenge if we are willing to adopt the right mindset and make smart financial decisions. In this talk, we will explore in detail the fundamentals that will allow us to achieve financial independence and attain wealth, no matter how modest our income is. First of all, I want to emphasize the importance of mindset. Many people think that being a millionaire is only for those who are born with privilege or who have extraordinary incomes. But this is not entirely true. Mindset plays a fundamental role in our financial success. If we believe that it is possible to achieve wealth, we will be more inclined to take the necessary actions to achieve it. We must let go of limiting beliefs and open ourselves to the possibility that we can achieve much more than we think we can. A positive and proactive mindset is essential, but we also need a solid plan for saving and investing. It is important to understand that it does not matter how much we earn, but how we manage our money. A low salary should not be an excuse for not saving. The first step is to create a realistic budget and discipline ourselves to follow it. Let's identify our essential expenses and reduce unnecessary expenses. By saving a significant portion of our income, we will be laying the foundation for building wealth. This is where the concept of pay yourself first comes in. Every time we receive our salary, it is important to set aside a portion for ourselves before spending on other things or paying bills. This can be 10%, 20%, or even more, depending on our personal circumstances. By doing so, we are prioritizing our financial future and creating a savings habit that will benefit us in the long run. Saving is the first step, but it is not enough. We also need to invest our money wisely to make it grow. This is where the power of the long-term and compound interest comes in. Compound interest is a magical force that acts like a snowball. The money we invest earns interest, and that interest in turn earns more interest. Over time, our savings and investments begin to grow exponentially, allowing us to accelerate our path to wealth. The key here is to be patient and maintain discipline. Compound interest takes time to really come into its own. Often, people get discouraged because they don't see quick results, but remember that this is not a race of speed, but of endurance. Patience is a crucial virtue when it comes to accumulating wealth. Another important aspect is to educate ourselves financially. It is not necessary to be an investment expert, but we should have a basic understanding of how different financial instruments work and how they can help us achieve our goals. Let's take advantage of resources such as books, online courses, blogs, and videos, like this YouTube channel, to increase our financial knowledge and make informed decisions. Also, let's control our spending and avoid getting into unnecessary debt. Debt can become a heavy burden that hinders our progress towards wealth. If we have debts, let's establish a plan to pay them off as soon as possible and avoid acquiring new debts in the future. A key factor in achieving financial success is to surround ourselves with like-minded people who are committed to financial growth. The environment in which we move can greatly influence our actions and decisions. Let's seek out mentors, friends, or communities that share our goals and inspire us to move forward. Remember that every small step counts. Even if progress seems slow at first, don't be discouraged. Consistency and perseverance are key. Keep a clear vision of your goals and visualize yourself achieving them. The power of visualization should not be underestimated. In short, becoming a millionaire on a low salary is possible if we adopt a positive mindset, save consistently, think long-term and harness the power of compound interest. Let's educate ourselves financially, control our spending and surround ourselves with people who inspire us. Remember that the goal of wealth is not just to have a large amount of money in the bank, but also to have a full and meaningful life. Appreciate the simple things in life, enjoy the process and help others on their path to financial success. Thank you for joining me on this journey to financial prosperity. If you enjoyed this talk, be sure to subscribe and turn on the little bell to receive more motivational and financial content in the future. See you next time. Hello everyone, my dear financial friends. Are you ready for an epic journey through the fascinating world of personal finance? Today we're diving into a hot and extremely important topic, the situations in which you should never get into debt. That's right, we're going to uncover the financial traps and learn how to avoid them like true experts in the money game. But before we dive into this exciting talk, be sure to like, subscribe and turn on the little bell so you don't miss a single bit of financial wisdom. Let's get started. The power of the long term. Folks, before I break down the dangerous situations, let me talk to you about the power of the long term in finance. Knowing how to manage your money over the long term is like having a financial superpower. Imagine investing small amounts of money steadily and watching it multiply over time thanks to compound interest. It's like planting a financial seed and watching it grow into a leafy tree of wealth. But here's the catch. When you take on debt in risky situations, you could be compromising that superpower. So, keep your eyes on the long-term horizon and avoid falling into these financial traps. The impulsive buying trap. Oh, impulse purchases, that silent enemy of our wallets. We've all been there, tempted by that shiny new gadget or that designer clothing item we need. But friends, never, ever, go into debt to satisfy an impulse purchase. It's like sabotaging your own financial future. Before you buy something, take a breath, evaluate if you really need it, and if so, save up to buy it debt-free. The luxury vacation scam. Vacations are great, we all need a break. But beware, folks, because luxury vacations can turn into a giant financial trap. Going into debt for a few days at an exclusive resort may seem tempting, but think about the long-term impact. Are you going to enjoy a few days of relaxation at the cost of years of payments and financial stress? Of course not. Look for more affordable alternatives, save ahead of time and keep vacations from turning into a debt nightmare. The lies of loans for ephemeral things. Loans for things that just don't last. This is crucial, folks. Never, ever go into debt to buy things that lose value quickly. That includes cutting-edge technology, super modern furniture or even new cars. I understand that we all want the best, but compromising your financial future for the ephemeral glitter of these purchases is like blowing out a candle with bills. Instead, invest in assets that will grow over time and generate income instead of draining your pockets. Financial knowledge as a shield. Friends, the best defense against these financial traps is knowledge. Learning about personal finance empowers you to make informed decisions and protect your long-term financial well-being. Immerse yourself in reliable books, online courses, and blogs. Understanding how borrowing, interest, investing and saving work will give you the confidence to avoid pitfalls and reach your financial goals more effectively. Conclusion. So there you have it, my dear financial friends, an epic tour of the situations in which you should never go into debt. Remember that the power of the long term is your best financial ally, and knowledge is your protective shield against lurking traps. Avoid impulse purchases, exorbitant vacations and borrowing for ephemeral things, and you'll be on your way to building a solid, prosperous financial foundation. If you liked this content, like and share it to help others avoid financial traps. Until next time, friends, and remember that your financial future is in your hands. Bye. Hello everyone, financial success lovers and wealth seekers. Welcome to this exciting episode where we're going to dive into one of the hottest questions of our times. Are you ready to discover how to turn your financial lives completely around? Of course you are. Because today, in this epic video, we're going to explore the enigmatic motto, "Do this every day, and you'll get rich in a very short time." Yes, you heard that right, those magic words that seem to promise financial heaven in the blink of an eye. But, as always, my mission is to unravel the truth behind the bold claims and give you a solid perspective backed by reason and logic. So get ready, subscribe and take notes, because this is going to be a roller coaster of financial wisdom. The promise of fast wealth. Who doesn't dream of achieving wealth and prosperity in a short amount of time? The idea of finding a shortcut to financial success is incredibly tempting. The promise of "Do this every day, and you'll be rich in no time" sounds like heavenly music to our change-craving ears. But, my friends, as in all aspects of life, the reality is a bit more complex than it appears at first glance. The power of the long term in finance. If there is one fundamental truth in the world of finance, it is that the long term reigns supreme. Here's the catch. Stories of sudden success and instant enrichment are often exceptions rather than the norm. Most success stories involve a combination of hard work, perseverance, patience, and smart decision-making over a considerable period. Think about it, Warren Buffett, Jeff Bezos, Elon Musk, these wealth icons didn't build their empires overnight. The importance of financial literacy. Now, to achieve that lasting financial success, it is vital to acquire solid financial literacy. It's not enough to take a specific action every day, you need to understand why you're doing what you're doing. Educating yourself about investments, savings, budgeting, and wealth-building strategies will give you a solid foundation to make informed decisions and avoid falling into financial traps. The miracle promise trap. Here comes the critical part. Beware of miraculous promises. In the quest for quick riches, it's easy to fall prey to scams and Hello everyone, investors and financial enthusiasts. Today we're going to dive into a topic that is the very foundation of wealth and financial success, investing for the long term. Get ready for a journey of discovery into the world of finance, where we'll unlock the secrets of the power of time, patience, and financial knowledge to build a solid and secure financial future. So, if you're ready to let go of anxieties and step into an approach that has proven to be the most effective over the years, read on. Have you ever wished for a magic formula to get rich quick? Well, let me tell you that the magic in the investment world is not in the tricks, but in a simple but powerful concept: investing for the long term. If you're tired of get-rich-quick tactics and are ready to take an approach that will give you solid, long-lasting results, you've come to the right place. The magic of time. Let me take you through a mental journey. Imagine planting a seed in the ground and waiting for it to grow into a majestic tree. Do you grow it by watching it every minute? You don't, do you? You water it, give it sunlight, and give it time to grow. Similarly, the concept behind investing for the long term is based on giving your investment time to grow and mature. The power of compound interest. This is where the power of compound interest, the secret engine behind the success of investing for the long term, comes into play. Compound interest is like a snowball rolling downhill, growing as it goes. Every gain you make is reinvested, generating even more gains. Over time, this steady accumulation can take your investments to levels you couldn't even imagine. The wisdom of patience. Patience is a key virtue in the world of long-term investing. Many novice investors fall into the trap of wanting quick results, but the financial market is a marathon, not a sprint. Through the ups and downs of the market, patience allows you to remain calm and avoid impulsive decisions that could hurt your investments in the long run. Building your financial literacy. Now, let's talk about financial knowledge. If you are a serious investor, you must be committed to constantly educating yourself about the financial world. This doesn't mean you need to become a financial expert, but understanding basic concepts such as diversification, risk, and risk-reward is critical to making informed decisions. The importance of diversification. Diversification is another fundamental pillar of long-term investing. Instead of putting all your eggs in one basket, diversifying means investing in different assets, sectors, and industries. This helps mitigate risk and protect your portfolio against market volatility. Overcoming emotional obstacles. One of the biggest obstacles for long-term investors is the influence of emotions on financial decisions. Euphoria during bull market moments and fear during downturns can lead to impulsive decisions. By maintaining a long-term view and basing your decisions on well-founded data and strategies, you can overcome these emotional hurdles. Financial legacy. Investing for the long term is not only beneficial for you, but it also lays the foundation for a lasting financial legacy. Long-term investments can provide financial stability for you and your loved ones in the future. Plus, you could have the opportunity to create passive income streams that continue to benefit generations to come. Conclusion. In summary, investing for the long term is an exciting and rewarding journey towards sustainable wealth creation. Through a combination of time, patience, financial education, and diversification, you can build a solid portfolio that will stand the tests of time and lead you to a secure financial future. So, let's embrace the power of the long term and work together toward a bright financial future. Remember, it's not about getting rich overnight, it's about building a path to prosperity over the years. Thanks for joining this talk and being committed to your financial success. See you next time. Hello everyone and welcome to this exciting talk on long-term finance. Today, we're going to dive into the fascinating world of long-term finance, unraveling the key concepts and exploring why it's so crucial for both businesses and economies in general. So, if you're ready to embark on an informative journey that will leave you with a deep understanding of this topic, let's get going. Imagine you are the owner of a small business that is trying to expand, but you don't have enough cash to finance this expansion. Or you're a college student who wants to buy your first home, but you don't have the cash to pay for it right away. What do you do in these situations? Well, this is where long-term financing comes in. It will help you acquire the financial resources you need to achieve your long-term goals. So what exactly is long-term financing? Simply put, it's about obtaining funds for projects or investments that extend beyond 1 year. It can involve taking out loans, issuing bonds or stocks, or using other forms of financing that have a long-term maturity. But it's not just about raising money, it's about how to manage those funds wisely to achieve sustainable growth and financial stability. The pillars of long-term financing. Long-term loans. One of the most common methods of obtaining long-term financing is through loans. Companies may approach banks or financial institutions for capital to finance long-term projects, such as the construction of a new production plant. Long-term loans generally have a maturity of more than 1 year, and interest rates may vary depending on market conditions and the financial strength of the company. An essential aspect of managing long-term loans is risk assessment and repayment capacity. Companies must demonstrate to lenders that they are capable of paying interest and principal on the loan over time. Bond issuance. Companies can also issue bonds as a form of long-term financing. Bonds are like loans that companies borrow from the general public. Investors buy these bonds and, in return, receive periodic interest and repayment of the face value of the bond at maturity. Issuing bonds can be an excellent strategy for raising large amounts of money for long-term projects. However, companies must be prepared to meet their interest and principal payment obligations over the life of the bonds. Preferred and common stock. Another form of long-term financing is through the issuance of stock. Companies can issue preferred stock or common stock to raise funds. Preferred stock offers fixed dividends to investors, while common stock gives investors voting rights in the company. Issuing stock can be an attractive strategy for companies that want to finance their operations without incurring debt. However, it dilutes existing ownership and can change the control dynamics within the company. The importance of long-term financing. Long-term financing is essential to the growth and survival of many businesses and, ultimately, to economic development. Here are some key reasons why it is so important. It encourages investment and innovation. When companies have access to long-term financing, they can make significant investments in research and development, expansion of their operations, and acquisition of long-term assets. This not only benefits businesses but also drives innovation and employment in the economy. Stability and continuity. Long-term financing provides a solid foundation for long-term financial stability. Companies can count on predictable cash flows and longer terms to meet their financial obligations, reducing the risk of bankruptcy. Capital structure optimization. Companies can balance their capital structure by using an appropriate mix of long-term debt and equity. This allows them to take advantage of the tax advantages of debt and reduce the cost of capital. Strategic planning. Long-term financing allows companies to engage in long-term strategic planning. They can execute projects that generate profits over several years without worrying about a lack of financial resources. Challenges and considerations. Of course, not everything is rosy in the world of long-term financing. There are significant challenges to consider. Interest rate risk. Long-term loans can be subject to interest rate risk. If rates rise, so do interest costs, which can negatively affect a company's profitability. Financial constraints. Taking on long-term debt may impose financial constraints on a company, such as the obligation to maintain certain financial ratios or meet certain conditions imposed by lenders. Risk assessment. Companies should conduct a thorough risk analysis before embarking on long-term financing. They should consider macroeconomic factors, market conditions, and the future ability to generate cash flows. Conclusion. In summary, long-term financing is a key piece in the financial puzzle for companies and, ultimately, economies as a whole. It enables investment, fosters stability, and promotes economic growth. However, it is not a decision to be taken lightly. It requires careful planning and prudent risk management. So, the next time you hear about a company issuing bonds or taking out a long-term loan, you'll know that they are leveraging this essential tool to drive their long-term success. Thanks for joining this talk, and I hope you found this dive into long-term financing as interesting as I did. See you next time. Have you ever dreamed of a life where you don't have to worry about money, where you can do what you love without being stuck in a 9-to-5 job? Well, that's exactly what we're going to explore here: how to make money passively, that is, make money without having to actively work for it. Robert Kiyosaki, a name you're sure to have heard before, is an American entrepreneur, investor, and author best known for his famous book Rich Dad, Poor Dad. He is also a financial educator who has taught people around the world for many years on how to build wealth and create passive income streams. In this video, we will discuss Robert's latest insights and his top 6 investment recommendations for generating additional income. Wealthy people work to keep their so-called passive income, also known as cash flow, constantly flowing and also avoiding taxes. What is passive income? Before we dive into the 6 main sources of cash flow, it's critical to understand what passive income is and why it's crucial. Cash flow is something you receive without actively working for it, meaning you can earn money while you sleep, travel, or spend time with your family. Earning passively is important because it allows you to build wealth and achieve financial freedom. According to Kiyosaki, passive earning is the key to building wealth. In his latest book, The Capitalist Code, he emphasizes the importance of creating multiple sources of passive income rather than relying solely on your job. He also stresses the importance of investing in assets that generate cash flow rather than investments that only appreciate. 1. Real estate. Real estate is one of the main sources of passive income recommended by Kiyosaki. He believes they provide a stable source of income, support a lifestyle, and build wealth over time. Plus, they offer a tangible asset that you can see and touch. Kiyosaki recommends investing in rental properties, commercial real estate, and real estate investment trusts. 2. Dividend-paying stocks. Another excellent way to generate cash flow is to invest in dividend-paying stocks. When you buy this type of stock, you receive a portion of the company's earnings through dividend payments. Over time, these stocks can be a smart source of passive income, especially if you select solid companies. 3. Passive income businesses. Businesses can be a great source of passive income if set up correctly. The idea is to create a system that works without the constant attention of the owner. You can create digital products such as ebooks and online courses that can be sold repeatedly. You can also invest in other people's businesses as a passive investor. For intellectual property, if you have valuable ideas, inventions, or creative works that can be legally protected, intellectual property can be an excellent source of passive income. This includes patents, copyrights, and trademarks that allow you to generate income through royalties and licensing. 5. Private-to-private lending. Private-to-private lending is an alternative form of investment that connects lenders and investors through online platforms. By lending money to individuals and small businesses, you can earn a steady stream of passive income through interest payments. 6. Annuities. If you are concerned about running out of retirement savings and want the security of a steady stream of income in your golden years, consider adding annuities to your portfolio. Annuities are contracts with insurance companies that provide you with Hello everyone, and welcome back to my channel. Today, I bring you a topic that I know many of you are interested in: how to learn to better manage your money with the famous 50-30-20 rule. Yes, that rule that can completely change your financial life. So get ready for a talk in which I will break down every aspect of this rule and show you how to effectively apply it in your life. What is the 50-30-20 rule? First, before we dive into the details, let's talk about what exactly the 50-30-20 rule is. Simply put, it's a financial management strategy that helps you divide your monthly income into 3 main categories: needs, wants, and savings. The name is derived from the percentages you assign to each of these categories: 50% of your income for needs, 30% for wants, and 20% for savings. Needs, 50%. Let's start with the first category, which is 50% of your income going to cover your necessities. This includes essential expenses such as rent or mortgage, utilities, food, transportation, and insurance. The idea here is that these are the things you can't avoid paying if you want to maintain a minimum standard of living. Managing this category effectively involves finding ways to reduce costs in these areas without compromising your quality of life. A key strategy for managing this category is budgeting. Keeping track of your expenses and creating a solid budget will help ensure that you are properly allocating that half of your income to necessities and that you are not running short of money to cover these essential expenses. Wishes, 30%. Now, let's move on to the second category, which is 30% of your income for wants. This is the fun part of your budget, where you can spend on things you enjoy but don't necessarily need to survive. This includes dining out, entertainment, non-essential purchases and any other luxuries you wish to indulge in. A key part of managing this category is setting limits and being mindful of your spending. You can use expense tracking apps to keep track of how much you are spending in this area and adjust your habits if necessary. Also, it's important to remember that while this category is for wants, you shouldn't go overboard and spend more than you can afford. Savings, 20%. And finally, we come to the third category, which is 20% of your income earmarked for savings. This is the crucial part of the 50-30-20 rule, as it allows you to build a solid financial future. This is where you save for emergencies, short and long-term goals, such as buying a house, a new car, or even your retirement. To manage this category effectively, it's critical to set clear savings goals. What are you saving? How much do you need to reach your goals? Automating your savings is another key strategy. Set up automatic transfers to a savings or investment account to make sure you're setting aside that 20% before spending on anything else. Advantages of the 50-30-20 rule. Now that we understand. Hello everyone, welcome to this talk. Today we are going to explore a crucial topic that can save you a lot of money and headache. We all want our investments to grow, right? But beware. Not all investments are equally profitable, and making mistakes in this area can be costly. So, get ready for an informative and detailed talk that will help you avoid those mistakes and make smarter financial decisions. First, I want to talk about an investment that is often perceived as safe, but can be extremely unprofitable: real estate. Yes, you heard that right. Real estate may seem like a solid investment because of its appreciation history, but that's not always the case. The real estate market is cyclical and can experience bubbles that cause prices to rise artificially. Buying at the top of a bubble can result in a significant loss when the bubble bursts. In addition, maintenance costs, taxes, the possibility of buying above market value, not being rented because it is in a bad area, or having your home occupied can drastically reduce your returns. Second, let's talk about individual stocks. Many people are attracted to the idea of buying shares of a company they believe will be the next big thing. The problem is that individual stocks are highly volatile and can lead to substantial losses. In addition, it is extremely difficult to predict which company will be successful over the long term. Even companies that appear solid can fall out of favor due to mismanagement, legal problems, or market changes. Third, let's consider cryptocurrencies. Yes, the rise of cryptos has been impressive in recent years, but they have also proven to be extremely volatile. People who invested in Bitcoin at its peak in 2017 saw their investment plummet by more than 80% in a matter of months. In addition, the cryptocurrency market is full of scams and low-quality projects that can cause you to lose all your money. Fourth, let's talk about short-term investments. Many people are looking for quick profits and get involved in day trading or short-term speculation. The problem with this is that it involves a high degree of risk and can lead to impulsive decisions based on emotions rather than sound fundamentals. In addition, short-term commissions and taxes can eat up a large portion of your profits. Fifth, I want to mention high-cost investments. This includes mutual funds and index funds with high expenses, as well as financial advisors who charge exorbitant fees. These costs can drastically reduce your returns over time. It is important to research and choose investments with low costs to maximize your net returns. Sixth, pyramid and Ponzi schemes. These are fraudulent schemes that promise extraordinary returns but are actually designed to take investors' money and disappear. Falling for one of these can lead to the total loss of your investments. Seventh, investments without diversification. Putting all your eggs in one basket is risky. If you invest all your money in one stock, sector, or asset and that market suffers a crash, you can lose everything. Diversification, or spreading your investments across different asset classes, can reduce risk. 8th, let's talk about emotional investing. This occurs when people invest in something because they feel a strong emotional connection or because someone convinced them without solid evidence. Financial decisions should be based on data and analysis, not emotions. 9th, fad investments. Sometimes certain assets or strategies suddenly become popular, which can lead to a price bubble. Investing in something just because it is trendy can result in losses when the trend changes. 10th, investments without understanding. Many people invest in things they do not fully understand. This is dangerous, because if you don't understand how your investment works, you can't make informed decisions or assess the risks properly. In short, there are many investments that may not be profitable if not managed carefully and based on a solid understanding. It is crucial to research, diversify, avoid impulsive emotions and avoid fads. Remember that smart investing is a long-term game. It is always advisable to consult a financial advisor before making important decisions. Thank you for joining this talk, and I hope this information will help you make more informed and profitable financial decisions in the future. Hello everyone, and welcome to this special talk about a topic that affects each of us in our daily lives, but often goes unnoticed until it's too late: inflation. Today, let's dive into the world of economics and explore why inflation can be considered the silent enemy of the modern economy. Get ready for a talk that will change the way you view this seemingly harmless economic phenomenon. Let's begin by understanding what inflation is. Inflation is the sustained and widespread increase in the prices of goods and services in an economy over an extended period of time. In other words, it is the loss of purchasing power of a currency, which means that over time, your money can buy fewer things than it could before. The Consumer Price Index, CPI. A key element in tracking inflation is the Consumer Price Index, or CPI. This index measures the change in prices of a basket of goods and services representative of average consumer spending. As the CPI increases, it means you need more money to buy the same amount of goods and services you used to buy. Causes of inflation. Now, it is important to understand the causes of inflation. There are several factors that can trigger it. Inflation can be caused by increased demand, resulting in a shortage of goods and services and, therefore, higher prices. It can also be driven by rising production costs, such as higher energy prices or higher wages. In addition, government policies and central bank actions, such as excessive money printing, can lead to inflation. Effects of inflation. Inflation has a number of effects that can be detrimental to an economy. First, it reduces people's purchasing power, which means they have to spend more money to maintain their standard of living. This can lead to a decrease in people's quality of life, especially those on fixed incomes, such as retirees. Effect on savings and investments. Another effect of inflation is its impact on savings and investments. When inflation is high, the real value of your savings decreases over time. Similarly, investments in financial assets, such as bonds, can generate negative returns in real terms when inflation is high. This can discourage savings and investment, which can be detrimental to long-term economic growth. Inflation and wages. The relationship between inflation and wages is complex. In general, when inflation is high, wages also tend to rise, but they often do not rise at the same rate as prices. This means that even though you may nominally earn more money, your real purchasing power may decrease. Policies to control inflation. Because inflation can have negative effects, governments and central banks implement policies to control it. One of the most common tools is interest rates. When the central bank raises interest rates, it tends to slow down spending and investment, which can reduce demand and therefore inflation. Inflation and the economic cycle. Inflation is also related to the business cycle. In the boom phases of an economic cycle, inflation tends to be higher due to strong demand. On the other hand, in recessionary phases, inflation tends to decrease due to lower demand. Hyperinflation. An extreme case of inflation is hyperinflation, which can be catastrophic for an economy. Hyperinflation is characterized by extremely rapid price increases, causing money to lose its value almost instantaneously. Countries such as Zimbabwe and Venezuela have experienced hyperinflation in the past, which has wreaked havoc on their economies and the lives of their citizens. In summary, inflation is a complex economic phenomenon with profound implications for people's daily lives and for a country's economic stability. If not properly controlled, it can erode purchasing power, affect savings and investments, and wreak havoc on an economy. Therefore, it is crucial for governments and central banks to be vigilant and take action to keep inflation under control. In this talk, we have shed light on inflation and its many facets. I hope you now have a deeper understanding of why inflation can be considered the silent enemy of the economy. Thank you for joining us on this journey through such a fundamental topic in the world of economics. If you enjoyed this talk, don't forget to like and subscribe for more economic content. See you next time. Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. Today we are going to delve into a fascinating topic. This is an approach that has caught the attention of people all over the world because of China's economic success and their unique approach to financial management and saving. So if you're interested in learning more about how the Chinese have managed to save and invest wisely over the years, this video is for you. Before we dive into specific savings methods, it is crucial to understand the Chinese economy and how it has evolved over the past few decades. China is one of the largest and fastest-growing economies in the world. Its transformation from an agrarian economy to an industrial and technological powerhouse has been astounding. This has resulted in a significant increase in the standard of living of its citizens, but has also led to a greater need to manage money effectively. The Chinese economy is characterized as a socialist market economy. This means that the Chinese have an ingrained savings culture that goes back centuries. Now, let's delve into some of the saving methods that have contributed to the financial success of the Chinese. 1. Saving is a cultural priority. In Chinese culture, saving is considered a virtue. Children are taught from an early age the importance of saving money for the future. This is reflected in the philosophy of life known as "save for a rainy day," which promotes frugality and financial prudence. 2. The focus on education. Education is highly valued in China, and many families are willing to invest a large portion of their income in their children's education. This is done in the hope that a quality education will lead to better professional and financial opportunities in the future. 3. The emphasis on real estate investment. Real estate investment has been a common savings strategy in China. Many families buy property as a form of long-term investment. As property values increase over time, this becomes a significant source of wealth. 4. Saving in cash. Despite the growing popularity of investments, saving in cash is still a common practice. People save money in bank accounts or at home to be prepared for emergencies or future expenses. 5. The rise of stock and technology investment. In recent decades, China has experienced a boom in the stock market and technology. Many Chinese have invested in local and international stocks and technology companies, generating significant gains. 6. The government's role in savings and investment. The Chinese government has also played a crucial role in promoting savings and investment. They have implemented policies that encourage savings, such as retirement and health insurance programs, which provide long-term financial security for citizens. 7. Long-term financial planning. The Chinese tend to plan their finances for the long term, focusing on long-term goals such as retirement and children's education. This involves budgeting, setting savings goals and following a financial plan throughout life. 8. The power of bargaining and haggling. In China, haggling is a common practice in many transactions, from market purchases to property acquisition. This skill allows Chinese people to get better prices and save money on their everyday purchases. 9. Focus on community and family. Many Chinese save and manage their finances jointly with their families. This allows them to share expenses and savings, which can be an effective strategy for achieving financial goals. 10. Entrepreneurial mindset. China has experienced a boom in entrepreneurship and startups. Many Chinese have chosen to start their own businesses, which gives them control over their income and opportunities for financial growth. In short, if you want to save like the Chinese, you need to adopt a long-term savings mentality, invest wisely in growth opportunities, and value financial education and planning. The Chinese economy has experienced spectacular growth, and their focus on financial management has been critical to their success. So, if you are looking for inspiration in the financial arena, Chinese savings methods can offer valuable lessons for your own financial life. I hope you found this video informative and enriching. If you liked it, don't forget to like, share and subscribe for more interesting content on finance and culture. See you in the next video.